What's up, gamers? Welcome back to another edition and the year end wrap up edition of the Scroll Podcast. I am your co host, joined as always by your host, Lilac Boots. I am Frank Grouch. And today we are just look, you know what time it is. It's year end review season. So like we're gonna
Mhm.
review the year in scroll gaming, some of the stuff we talked about, some of the stuff that we wanted to bring back up, some like, year end numbers and whatnot.
Mhm.
And then we may delve into our own personal wrap ups from our gaming services. So stay tuned and hang out. This shouldn't be too much longer because again, it's just another wrap up show. They're all
Mhm.
out here right now, so just strap in and have some fun. Maybe you learn about your co-host a little bit more lore at the end here. So whenever you're ready, Boots, take it away.
All right. So first, I thought I'd just start off with the obvious stuff. So for this year, the best-selling game in the United States was Battlefield 6, which
Which is a surprise. It's a little surprise. Not too surprising, but it's a
Mhm.
little surprise considering Battlefield's previous game. But they really stepped their game up, listened to the fans,
Yeah.
and provided what everybody wanted. Stupid EA deal.
I honestly wasn't actually that surprised about that. Because when I could get in, I should say, and I played it, I was just like, oh, this is fire. I'm like, oh, okay, like I understand, they really like they put the work in. The developers really, bust their ass when it came to this. So I can't really be like that upset. I mean, it's not their fault. It's the corporate people. But yeah, the developers really worked hard on that game. So I wasn't really surprised. And then following that, the really the top five I could say for this year was number two was NBA 2K26. Number three was Monster Hunter Wilds. Number four was Borderlands 4. Go Frank. And number five was EA Sports College Football 26. So.
I will say it is a nice surprise to see Borderlands in the top five
Mhm.
for most sold games in America this year. Um, that's it's a cool thing to see because I mean, 2K didn't really do a lot fanfare for it, but obviously the fan base is strong and it
Mhm.
returned to what its like roots kind of were of Borderlands 1 and 2. So it's good to see that up there.
Mhm.
Also cracking the top 10. We're not going to go into the other five. I just want to say shout out to Ghost of Yote for cracking the top
Mhm.
selling games of the year in the
Mhm.
United States top 10. That was pretty cool. Uh, I'll go ahead and cover the top five in UK. It's a little different, but considering it's a little different across the pond, it makes sense. So
Mhm.
your top five in reverse order. Number five, EA Sports FC Football Club 25. Uh, Number four is Hogwarts Legacy. Number three is Pokemon Legends Z to A. And number two is EA Sports FC 26. And number one is Mario Kart World. So I do find it kind of funny that Football Club 25 was the hottest selling game in Europe or in the UK until
Mhm.
Football Club 26. So I mean,
That is funny. That is funny.
yeah, it's fine. It's funny. It's just something I laugh at. Like, okay, you guys love soccer. I get it. You know what I mean? So it's cool. I'm not. It's not a negative or anything like that. It's just
Right.
very funny because in America, NBA 2K26 is the
Right.
leading sports game.
Yeah.
In UK, it is not. So
Mhm.
it's fun to see that. And then, of course, rounding out the top 10, a name I didn't expect to see in the top selling game of 2025 in the UK is Minecraft. That came out of nowhere for me. So,
Okay.
yeah. It's
That's
been out for
cool.
so long. I didn't know it
Yeah.
still cracked the top 10. So,
Yeah. It has been out for a really long time. I'm surprised at number three for them. Because actually, I'm surprised Pokemon Legends is top anything. Because I honestly have heard nothing but bad things about that game. I'm like not even kidding. Like I've literally heard, oh, this sucks. This is the worst Pokemon game ever. Like I've constantly heard that like from multiple people. So it's like I'm surprised that it's there. But then again, everyone I spoke to was American, and as you can see, it's not in our top 10. So it does make sense now.
the one thing I will say though, it is kind of funny to see what is the top 10 outside of America.
Yeah.
But
Um,
hang on.
in Japan, their top game was Mario Kart World as well. But their top five games After Mario Kart World was Pokemon Legends, which, that's their shit, so I'm not surprised. After that was Monster Hunter Wilds. And then Pokemon Legends again, but the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. And then number 5 was Super Mario Party Jamboree. So,
Monster Hunter doesn't surprise me in Japan because that is their shit.
Yeah.
A lot.
All this is their shit, actually. This whole list is their shit.
There's a cafe. It's incredible how much love they have for that game.
Yeah.
I can't explain it. It's just a really good franchise in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. So, offline, me and Frank also were talking about how we were surprised about how mobile games basically washed like every other type of game this year in sales. So like mobile games made about $108 billion this year, which is half of all video games in general that were sold this year. And console games made $45 billion, which is about 27%, and then PC games were about $43 billion, which is like, that's just insane. We were just talking about how we thought that was crazy, but also at the same time, we were just like, considering how convenient it is to buy a mobile game, you really don't have to put in that much effort to like download a mobile game, start a mobile game, sign up for shit in a mobile game. Like it's also, really convenient.
Also, like some of the top 10, I'm not getting into all of them,
mm-hmm.
In terms of like revenue and shit like that. None of that. I just want to point out that Candy Crush is still in the top 10 for top games by revenue.
Oh shit! Yeah, it is.
Candy Crush came out in like 2011, bro.
Yes.
So like that's what the mobile games do. They hook you in,
mm-hmm.
and some people just pay the mobile game and
mm-hmm.
they don't remember that they're paying for it, and
mm-hmm.
they think, I need more Candy Crush lives, and they buy more lives.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, so it's
gave me $1 billion this year.
Yeah, like mobile games and NBA 2K tokens and fucking Battle Pass coins, they're all the same. I hate them all because everything I should be able to get in the game, I should be able to earn in the game.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
That's my beef. Like I'll go back to this. Helldivers does it probably the best of all the games.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing in that game can be earned. Everything in that game can be earned with in-game currency that you can earn in the fucking game. You don't have to spend money on it. You don't have to buy shit. It literally spend $40 on the game, load in everything you earn from then on out, buys everything else in the game. And I really appreciate that from them. They have a section where if you so choose,
mm-hmm.
You can buy super credits if you want. You don't have to, but it's totally there. So like, I think other game companies should adopt that. But the problem is most game companies are greedy and they'll adopt it, and it'll be like a slow drip of like you earn like 1 or 2 special coins per 3 days, and it's just like, why would you? Like, why? You want me to play your game? Give me the stuff. I'll play. I will gladly play your game more if I know that the special super currency I can get if I do enough things in the game. Like if I have to play 2 levels and get 3 coins, I will play 6 levels and get 18 coins. Like, you see the math here? I'll play more.
Yeah.
If you give, I mean, it's better incentive, but they don't. They just want the money. So.
Right.
Yeah. Greed is bad.
So, going into the journalist side of things, since we both cover things every week, as you guys know. So they also released the numbers for like the most covered games and like the most covered companies. So obviously, this is probably like the most obvious thing, but GTA 6 was the most covered game this year. Which, duh. Like, I can't even recall how many times we mentioned GTA 6 on this show.
I want to say though, I do want to say this. I will point out a lot of the stuff we're seeing as far as coverage, so to speak, for GTA 6 is a lot of just clickbait nonsense to get people to come visit the site. And I'm not saying that there's not good news out there about GTA 6, but like for the most part, 90% of it is GTA 6 update, and then the update article is literally just they haven't gave us any more news. So like, like I understand it's a lot of articles, and that yes, it's a very popular game, so it's going to be coverage, but also I'm taking into account that a lot of them are clickbait just to be like, hey, GTA 6 is a thing that exists and it's coming, so please click this article so we can get ad revenue.
That's true. But also, I think the delay kind of made it worse too.
Say again?
I think also that's true, but I think also the delay made it worse too.
The delay made it worse, and then also you have to take into account the whole firing of the 30 people thing. The coverage went from you want GTA 6 to what the hell is Rockstar doing over there? Like, it switched. So now it's like the coverage changed, but it's still very much a lot of clickbaity stuff out there, but that doesn't mean that there aren't real articles about this. So, yeah. So
yeah. Also, side note, for our corporate people listening, not those corporate people, but people that work in corporate, I noticed that Rockstar, like, in the New York area, like, they've been, like, hiring and stuff, and I've seen, like, some jobs, not stuff that I can do, but I've seen some stuff, so, like, yeah, just be on the lookout for that, Anyway, also, the information that we got from games industry, they also covered, like, the most covered companies, and obviously Nintendo was number one, and I'm gonna blame that on the Switch 2 coming out this year, which is why that was number one. When I see that, I'm thinking about an old coworker of mine who told me like 10 years ago that he couldn't stand Nintendo because he felt like they were like the video game version of Apple. I was just like, and I was like, I couldn't disagree because he was kind of correct. Nintendo kind of gets away with like reissuing the same types of games every year. But I mean, hey, look, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah, I mean, look, they ran out of iterations of Mario. They made a Donkey Kong Mario. That's all I'm saying.
The Bonanza game?
Yeah, like, think about it.
I never played it. I don't know.
There was no Switch. Well, no, there was no Switch 2 launch Mario, right? Like, was there a Mario? Like, there's been a Super Mario Brothers for the Nintendo. Mario Brothers for the Nintendo with Donkey Kong. Super Mario Brothers also on Nintendo. Super Mario World for Super Nintendo. Mario 64 for 64. Was it Sunshine for GameCube? Then we had Galaxy for the Wii, and then we had the other one with the hat for the Switch. And then we had like the Team Mario where it was like you and a friend for the Wii U, where it was like you could turn people into ice blocks. And then it was like one more Mario that came out, but there was no Mario announced for Switch 2, which was really weird to me. Like, where's my Mario game?
That's interesting. I didn't even know. Yeah, no, I didn't. I honestly didn't even realize that. I haven't had a Nintendo console since the 3DS, and that was someone bought that for me on my birthday.
The Switch. But I just always noticed that there's always been a Mario launch title.
Oh, for every. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's their staple. There's a Mario platformer launch title. Like you used to be able to set your clock by it. New Nintendo system coming out. There's a new Mario platformer coming out with it.
Maybe
there wasn't one this year.
Maybe they decided to rely on Donkey Kong this year, I guess, which is interesting.
Which is crazy because Mario got 2 movies.
I guess. I mean, Nintendo. Listen. I mean, for me. I'll bring up why I feel like they're being weirdos in like a second when we get to our next segment. But just like I don't understand why they. It is interesting why they decided to rely on Donkey Kong more than Mario, because I honestly didn't even realize that. That they were doing that. I really didn't.
I guess you could look at like Mario Kart is the Mario platformer, but I don't think that's the case. Mario Kart is Mario Kart. Like, it's not
that's the racing game. Yeah, that's not like Yeah. No, that's fair.
So where's my Mario platformer? Why am I not stepping on turtles? What's going on here?
So finally, I also wanted to say one more thing. Numbers wise, that we got, which I thought was interesting. So they also released like the top like 15 most viewed game trailers this year, and League of Legends beat fucking GTA. Like the second trailer for GTA. And I'm shocked, honestly. I did not think that the trailer for League of Legends was that great. I mean, to be fair, if it's the same trailer that I saw at not the Game Awards. It was, I want to say, the Summer Showcase. If it's the same trailer from the Summer Showcase, then I kind of get it, because that trailer was kind of fire, and I actually didn't think it was League of Legends until they literally put the title card up. It was like, this is League of Legends. But if it's that trailer, okay. But I don't recall like another League of Legends. Oh wait, you know what? I'm still wrong, because that wasn't even League of Legends. I was thinking of World of Warcraft. Never mind. Okay, so no, I do not understand why League of Legends beat Rockstar Games as far as like their game trailers, most viewed game trailers this year. That's crazy. That is like insane.
It's funny because the top 4 game trailers are League of Legends, Rockstar, League of Legends, League of Legends. So it's more like, holy shit, Rockstar snuck in.
Yeah.
And took one of the spots from League of Legends, because they've been watching that trailer. So it's like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you know, I want to say the League of Legends fan base may be bigger than the game Grand Theft Auto fan base. It's just the Grand Theft Auto fan base is a little bit more vocal.
That's fair.
Because you got to remember, like all like the big pro gaming community loves League of Legends.
True.
And you got to figure the guy like the overs like the Eastern gaming community, like Korea, Japan, the competitive League of Legends players, they're over there going ham about it. Whereas America, we love our guns and violence. So we're gonna be like Grand Theft Auto 6, yeah.
Guns and violence.
Yeah, like come on, that's. So I get it. You know, I didn't expect it to be, you know, in a way it was like Rockstar snuck in the League of Legends top 3. That. So if you remember that way, it was bigger news that Rockstar broke the League of Legends grip on the most viewed game trailers last year, which is cool. Let's see what else. Just. You know, for shigs, number 15 is League of Legends also. So, like, they're all over this thing. They have 5 trailers in the top 15. Nintendo Switch 2 trailer cracked the top 12, number 11. Looking at a couple of these. Call of Duty has 4 trailers. Black Ops gameplay reveal at number 5. The official teaser at number 6. The Verdansk launch trailer for Warzone at number 8, which I thought is like the return. And then number 10, they have it at Unforgettable Verdansk trailer as well. So basically, they kind of round out the top-ish. They have a lot of trailers. People like watching them. Here we are. So shout out to Rockstar for cracking that tight grip hold that Call of Duty and League of Legends had on the top 10 of game trailers.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I mean, just congratulations to all the numbers people and all the people who are in charge of sales at these companies. Good job. Clearly, because this is a lot.
You're doing good.
So next, I just wanted to say really quick. You know, last week we lost Vince Zampella. If you don't know who that is, to those of you who are not familiar with the gaming industry, he was the co-founder of Infinity Ward and also the person behind Call of Duty, like all of them. To other people, he was also the genius behind Respawn, Titanfall, and Apex Legends. Yeah, this one kind of sucks a lot, only just because me personally, from my perspective, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have met like any of my like most current friends. Like I wouldn't have met Breadman if it wasn't for Call of Duty. So it really sucks that you know, he's gone. He also you know, just he only like and this is not just somebody who's just made a game and just sat around and collected coins. Like this man was putting in work. He also is the reason why Battlefield 6 is as good as it is also. You know, he like it's like he had the Midas touch for shooters. You know what I mean? Like he pretty much shaped like an entire generation of how, you know, people communicate and play. So just the industry feels a lot quieter without him. So, you know, rest in peace. Frank, did you want to say anything?
Nah, I mean, he pretty much summed it up. Dude, he was the head of Call of Duty when it was good. When he left was clearly what happened, and then he went to Battlefield, and Battlefield ended up being a pretty good job after he got there. So, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So, you know, I hope the pearly gates like totally open for you, because you know, a lot of
As
friendships.
far as we know, you didn't do anything.
As far as we know. Oh my God, no, as far as
I'm just gonna look, man.
No, I know. It happens.
Say it out loud.
I know.
Because
you never know. I know.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have, I don't think I would have met you or anybody else in this stoop if it wasn't for that game. Because I wouldn't have met Brett, so yeah.
No, that's fair. That's totally valid, man. I get it. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. He was important. I just hope he wasn't a piece of trash while he was still on Earth.
Correct. That's fair.
That's all.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, really quick, I wanted to talk about how, speaking of still going into sales, so November, didn't really have that much to say as far as sales, because even the Switch 2 really couldn't, like, stop the record low number. I mean, personally, I would blame it around inflation and also the tariffs that happened back in April. Yeah, it was a really bad month for, like, gaming just in general.
Yeah, like, the economy isn't doing that well.
Yeah,
like,
even though they keep lying and saying it is, well, it's not.
Yeah, things cost more. Gaming prices haven't gone up or down, but everything else costs more. So the gaming budget shrinks for, like, regular consumers. Because
what it is that all the stupid shit that we all love didn't increase in price, but all the things that we need, like rent and groceries, went sky high. So that's why it feels like, oh yeah, the economy's just fine. It's not. It's really not.
It's bad, but it's okay because we're making our way through it. Also, I think that the gaming numbers are down this year because Rockstar delayed. I'm not even trying to be funny. Rockstar delayed Grand Theft Auto. Like, a lot. So, all right. The Grand Theft Auto effect is a real thing. Games don't release around the time Grand Theft Auto does because it's a vacuum and nobody wants to go up against that juggernaut that is Grand Theft Auto as a game.
True.
And I get that. When they first said their release date was like April or April or May this year, a bunch of games scrambled and moved their shit back.
Yep.
And then
did.
A lot of stuff didn't release, and then they were like, we're going to release it in November. So a lot of people moved their shit again, and it didn't. They had to scramble for the release. And then they were like, no, we're going to wait till next year. And it's like, what the hell, man? So then people scrambled again to get shit out. And now, so it's a lot of shifting dates and moving parts, as we call it. Also will be affected the sales numbers this year. I'm not shitting. I'm not putting aside the economy part. That is definitely a huge part of it. But that the Grand Theft Auto effect also does have an effect on it as well. So.
Yes. And my whole thing to that is that at least they gave everybody a year's, notice. So whatever was supposed to come out around at November 2026, yeah, you got plenty of time to move your stuff around. So.
I just wish gaming companies wouldn't be scared of Rockstar so much. Rockstar's going to make its numbers no matter what. And if you drop a game that's not Grand Theft Auto 6, I'm more inclined to see what you have. What you're offering because it's not Grand Theft Auto 6. Like I know what I'm getting with Grand Theft Auto. It's gonna be a solid story. It's gonna be good gameplay. It's gonna be it's gonna have replay value, and I'm gonna want to come back to it. What do you offer me that's not Grand Theft Auto 6 that I might be interested to see what you got and I'm gonna pick up? Like, you got a random dungeon crawler where I control, I don't know, towels as my weapon. Like I got a towel whip as my main weapon. Let me see what this is about. What are you talking about? This is interesting. This is new. Yeah, I mean, this is something I haven't seen before. So let me see what's up. You know what I mean? Like, show me something. I'll respect the developer more if they're not scared of Grand Theft Auto. You know what I mean? Like they try, like, look, we're confident in our game. This is what we got. Boom. All right.
No, yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from. And also, if you're brave enough, release the shit around the same time. Because what if somebody doesn't like GTA? Like, there could be some random group of people that do not like GTA. You could be getting their money. I'm just saying.
Now you got a critically acclaimed hit because the right people saw your Joan. They were like, oh, this is actually really good.
Right.
And, you know what I mean? Now you have a solid community fan base. And now you have grown to the sleeper darling of the year, like Hades, for example. Like nobody
Mhm.
knew what the hell Hades was coming out,
That's true.
and then like surprise, Hades is like game of the year. Now all of a sudden we need Hades 2, and now like more and more and more.
Right.
So like don't be scared to drop your shit next to Grand Theft Auto.
Mhm.
Just have confidence in your game. That's all. Like because everything's not for everybody. So
Exactly.
plenty of people might like Grand Theft Auto. And I mean, look, if your game wasn't good enough to be bought with Grand Theft Auto out,
Mhm.
then it wasn't good enough to be bought with Grand Theft Auto not out, because
Mhm.
people still not going to look for your game. Because if I see that you dropped your game the same time as Grand Theft Auto, I still might pick it up because I'm not going to play Grand Theft Auto all the time. I wanted to switch it up.
Right. Exactly. 100%
Drop
agree.
your shit. Don't let Rockstar dictate your calendar. Go ahead.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, so next segment, I'm gonna call this the corporate wrap up. Basically just to give you guys how the big three companies did this year. So first with Sony, they sold 84 million PS5s, which is cool. I'm gonna say it reflects.
While they don't pay me a fucking dime. Good job, Sony.
Yes. I felt like they were flexing this year. So I actually asked Frank offline if they were like really actually trying to push more PS5 Pros, and he said absolutely not. So whatever rumor there is going around saying they're trying to push it, it's not a real push. It was a quick little advertisement, which I would expect from any company. It wasn't a push.
It's the same amount of advertisement you get around every holiday season. And it's
Exactly.
to be newer, so you're going to get that one. That's going to be the more prevalent one. They're not pushing anything more than that. That's all.
Exactly. So, good job, Sony. So next, I wanted to talk about Microsoft. All right. So this year, they skipped their year in review for the first time. I was like, I was like expecting email with like my year in review, even though I haven't really been on my Xbox. Like the actual physical console, I still was using the Xbox app, so that should have counted because it counted before. So I was expecting like some year review or something. Like, what was the purpose of me being on Game Pass and everything else if you're not gonna tell me how I did? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, but
might as well come on over to PlayStation Plus, boots.
So, me personally, like Frank is alluding to, I feel like that was a white flag, and I feel like they basically just gave up this shit, and they were just like, fuck it, we're not gonna do a year review because we didn't like sell as much as we like. It's like, all right, well, whoever was behind that decision, I feel like you kind of like you kind of put bad juju on your company, and you shouldn't have did that. You should have released the year review anyway. And I feel like, if you're just capping and you just want to funnel your money into like, next year, then fine. But I better see some like results behind that decision, because this is like oh, I gave up, fuck y'all type of thing. So
I have my goal right now is I want to get all the trophies in Gears of War on my PlayStation.
Nice.
I'm gonna make a bunch of Xbox people mad. No, there's no maliciousness behind it. I actually hate the console war. I poke fun because it's fun sometimes.
It is fun.
Gears was an exclusive. I never got to play it because I didn't own an Xbox. And then when I owned an Xbox like once, Xbox 360, and then like when I got it, Gears wasn't popular among it was like old past time. So I was like, yeah, whatever. Okay. So I just never really picked it up, and now it's free. It was available on my PlayStation. So let me go ahead and finally give this game a go. Like I had a shot, never got it. Now I got it, so I'm playing it. I'm having fun.
Okay, good, awesome. And finally, Nintendo. So this year, they released the Switch 2, which sold 10 million units in 4 months. It is the fastest selling Nintendo console ever. So,
Nintendo.
Yeah. Just wanted to bring up. However, there's some rumors about how their 4K setting is like halfway fake, only just because it's not like the graphics are not coming up as much as people would like. Doesn't really look 4K like they advertised. I could ask a couple people to maybe confirm or not confirm that for me next year, but yeah, it's not looking good for those 4K graphics. And also the game key cards. I heard that the game key cards like the physical cards that you put into the Switch 2, they only contain about half the data, and you still have to download shit anyway. So my whole thing is that what is the point of the game key card and have to still download shit? Like, why would y'all? Yeah.
That sounds a lot like what disc-based gaming is for some games on PlayStation, where like you buy the disc and you still have to download like 100 GB patch or some shit to play the game. Like, yeah, I feel like it's them trying to just basically force people to go digital, where they're not putting everything on the card. Either it's probably because, and I will say it could be because the card has limited storage, which totally makes sense. But if you're going to do that, then you might as well go back to what the old Switch was and just make the cartridge for the game. But again, limited storage space. So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I'm not entirely sure how much storage space a Blu-ray disc has. I didn't do the research, and I don't feel like doing it right now. But I'm pretty sure that the little card that they have has less storage space than a Blu-ray disc. So like, there's probably a limit. However, if I can get a 2 terabyte SanDisk micro SD card, what the fuck, man?
Right.
Like, what? Like, I mean, like, come on, like, what are we doing here? Like, I you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If I can get a 2 terabyte SanDisk card, there's no game on earth that is bigger than 2 terabytes. I know this because my PlayStation hard drive is a 2 terabyte hard drive, and thus it is not full of one game. So even Call of Duty in its infinite mass that I had last year, when it was up to like 265 fucking gigs, because fuck you, Activision. It still wasn't over 2 terabytes. You know what I mean? So like, it's still nothing that I have Cyberpunk and the DLC. That ain't 2 terabytes. So like, what is going on here? So like, I don't understand what, like, if you're trying to force people to go digital, fine. You should cut a deal with SanDisk and make specific Switch 2 memory cards that are like 2 gigs or 2 terabytes and let people download everything onto their Switch. You know what I mean? Or put the game on the cartridge like you did for the Switch 1. Like, that's very simple, Nintendo. Don't shoot yourself in the foot trying to be fake innovative. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very weird.
Yeah.
I do know I can ask somebody about the Switch 2, and I'll see if they want to come on and talk about it.
Okay.
Put that out there.
Talk to them. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna ask another friend of mine that also has a Switch and see if that's doable. But yeah. So that was it numbers wise as far as like the industry wrap up. We'll be right back and we're gonna talk about our own personal wrap ups and reviews for this year. So we'll be right back. And we're back. Alright, so Frank, you mentioned that you want to do a quick review of the stuff you've been playing this week.
Yeah, so I mean, holidays came and went. So Sony had their like end of year Christmas sale, I guess, the end of year holiday sale. I picked up like 4 games over the sale because I mean they were on sale. So
right.
Yes, I'm excited. I grabbed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Fate. It is a co-op online or local roguelike beat 'em up. You are the turtles. You fight the bad guys. Rinse and repeat. I like this game. I had it on my Switch. I'm glad it's on my PlayStation. Gonna play it a lot. Blasphemous 2. I just started it. I didn't beat the first one, but I'm going to try this one. I don't hate it. It's just, it's very much a Gothic, a Roman Catholic Gothic, like old Spanish art style, like the old weird cherubian, like baby god angel face paintings, them Jones.
Like the original Assassin's Creed.
But like way more creepy.
Okay.
I also picked up Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Nice.
It was on sale, so I got that one. I was waiting for the deluxe edition to go on sale. It did. I got it. I'm hyped.
Nice.
Taking my time because there's going to be a lot of games, so I'm getting to that later. And I also got Ball Pit. So if y'all will remember last time,
Mhm.
I had asked about what is Ball Pit. I went
Mhm.
did some research on it. I found it. I'm enjoying it. It is very much a Brick Breaker esque game, and it is so much fun. It's Brick Breaker with extra stuff involved, and I like it
Nice.
because it's just enough to keep you occupied and to keep you going back into the Brick Breaker level. So those are the games that I picked up. I'm going through them slowly but surely. Of course, I have my standard weekly games that I play with the homies. You know, Helldivers, the Finals, Marvel Rivals, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
Um, Oh, and I am almost done Outer Worlds 2. So,
Nice.
in summation, in summation,
Mhm.
Splintered Fate, good game. Play it with friends. Blasphemous 2, I will let you know in a little bit. Uh, Assassin's Creed Shadows, give me some time. I'll get back to you on that. And Ball Pit, so far so fun. Uh, you might not like it, but I'm telling you, I'm having a good time. So take that how you want. That's all I gotta say about that.
All right. Yeah. So, for me, I didn't get to play new stuff that much this year, just because I was so busy with like school, and I only just went back to school this year, like way back in March. So it's like my whole year has been like totally occupied. Um, but I did finally, like I said last week, finish Cyberpunk 2077, and I mean really finished it. Like I completed Phantom Liberty and all of that. I already did my review last week, so if you didn't hear, you can go back and listen to it. I won't go through it again. Um, I like the ending I picked. I don't care. A lot of people just felt like that ending was depressing. Me personally, I didn't, because I am alive, and I'm free to live my life the way I want to live it. I don't give a shit if I'm not a merc anymore. The point is, I am alive. Okay, so everybody else can complain about the ending all they want to. I was just looking out for V's best interest. So, um, anyway, me finishing that, I was proud of myself for finally finishing a game that was on my backlog, because that was just, it was just hanging over my neck. I have plenty of other games on my backlog that I at least need to finish, whether, I want, interested or not. I started, let me say this again. I started over Devil May Cry, because I tried it last year when, like, the show came out, but I didn't remember what I did. So I started over again, and I started with Devil. So last year when the show premiered, I bought the collection. So, and it was because it was on sale for like really cheap. So it was the Devil May Cry HD collection, which is the first 3 games in the series, and then Devil May Cry 4, and then 5. So all of that bundled together was like this really cheap sale last year. So yeah, of course I had to. So,
Listen, man, sales are catchy, man. Game sales are tricky.
yes. And so because I got all of those games, I just decided to start from the first one. So I'm not finished with it. I'll give my full review once I'm finished with the first game, but just, I have like a small minor complaint already, and yes, I know I only spent like 15 minutes on a game. I don't care. So my small minor complaint is just, okay, I love the intro, cinematic with, Dante and Trish, which is cool. But it's like they didn't really explain like why you had to go to that castle. You just end up at the castle, and then once you go through, I understand this is like this game is from 2001. That's really no excuse. At least I can read. I know even then I could read. Like, need some sort of explanation. So where there's just there, and then there's no like there's like no like tutorial. Like, I only knew how to fight once I got into the castle, and those marionette puppet things were about to attack me, and I just started pushing buttons, and I was like, oh, this is how you swing. And I'm like, nobody said anything about how to swing or anything. Like, they just really toss you there. They don't tell you where to go. They don't tell you, like, it's like you just fully, like, you're just on your own, honestly.
You're talking about Devil May Cry,
the first one.
Hold on, the very first one on PS2, or like the PlayStation, old one? Or are you talking about the new one they just re-released recently?
The original one, because the one because I bought. So it's like I bought the HD collection, which came with the first 3 Devil May Cries. So I started with the
Okay, I
first
got you.
one. Yeah.
Before we get to the HD next gen remake, reboot, re-release nonsense, the original old school Devil May Cry. Okay, I got you.
Yes.
I'm caught up. All right.
Yes. So the original one at '01. So yeah. So my minor complaint is that there were literally no instructions and they just tossed you into the shit after the cinematic. And like that was literally it. Like I was literally just exploring until I figured shit out, and then I was like, okay, I'm exploring too much, and I had to Google like what to do next because like there was literally nothing. It was like no instructions. I don't know what the red orbs mean. I didn't know what the blue orbs mean or nothing. They literally just toss you into the fucking game, and I'm like, well, what the hell? Last time I checked, video games had instructions, especially the ones in '01. I'm like, what the hell?
Sometimes.
So this is like it's funny because this is the same problem that I had with another game called a completely different game called Tunic. It looks like when it premiered at E3 like 10 years ago, everybody kept calling it Fox Zelda, and I was like, oh, this is cute. If it's Fox Zelda, I'm gonna play this. So then I played the Fox Zelda, and then all of a sudden there's the same thing, no instructions. I don't know how to do anything. I can't know how to move this way. Like it was just I can't. I need instructions, okay? I need to know what the goal is. I need to know who I'm supposed to beat up. I need to know what I'm supposed to get, like something. Like give me something, you know. So that's my only complaint about the beginning of Devil May Cry. I'm still not finished. Still a fan of the show. Still Team Rabbit nigga. Just I need instructions. But also, I just wanted to talk about my Steam replay for 2025. Just to give y'all some quick stats. I played 38 games this year, which is one more game than last year. Last year I played 37 games. So just so you have an idea, 20 of those games were brand new, 14 of those games were demos, and 3 of them were playtests. If you're interested in participating in any future playtests with me, just let me know, and if I get a code, I'll let you guys know. So I unlocked 268 achievements this year. Yay! However, that was 54 fewer achievements than last year. So I gotta step my game up, obviously, because school, blah blah blah. 27. It was between 27 games, and 57 of those achievements were rare achievements. So yay me. I was surprised by this stat. Most of my the games I played was 72% was with keyboard and mouse, which I find interesting because I do remember using my controller a lot. So whatever. My top 3 games this year was Against the Storm, Civ 7, and Graveyard Keeper, which I'm not surprised about because I was playing the fuck out of Against the Storm. I played so much of it that I actually can't play it anymore because I actually maxed out the level that you can be in that game. So if I want to continue, I gotta buy the DLC, which I may do next week. So yeah. And let's see. Most of the games, according to this graphic, I played with Grand Strategy and also Farming Sims. Not surprised by that. Yeah. Oh, and besides those 3 games, the next 2 games I played was Stardew Valley and Frostpunk. Which, yes, because Frostpunk is, listen, if you ever want to play, if you're feeling really hot during the summer and you just need a breath of like fresh air, or at least feel like you're freezing, please play Frostpunk, because Frostpunk is like, the general story of that game is that like you basically have to save people from freezing to death. So that's the perfect game to play during the summer, okay? If you're like just really hot and like you just need like just to get mentally cool, that's the perfect game to play, because these people are literally like, they're like seconds away from like literally getting frostbite and just dying from being frozen to death. So that is the perfect game to play. Okay. Yeah, so that was pretty much all I wanted to share. I played a lot of shit this year. What else? Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much all I had to say as far as like what I was playing.
No, that's good. You have a good a good selection of games. I got my PlayStation wrap up back.
Okay, go ahead, Frank.
So according to the wrap up, I played 122 games last year.
Nice.
This year, 95 of them were PlayStation, 27 of them were PS4. That's because some of the stuff I was playing was some beat 'em ups that they just did not release on PS5, and that's okay.
That's fair.
My top 5 started with number 5 was Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth with 92 hours. Great
Nice.
game. Borderlands 4, 167 hours on that one. That's 8% of my playtime. Monster Hunter Wilds, 222 hours. Helldivers 2, 274 hours, and then Marvel Rivals at 348 hours. Like I played, so I don't talk about it, and I'm not ashamed of it. I just don't talk about it because it's repetitive. But I play the hell out of Rivals. I'm just, I enjoy my time when I get on there. I don't over sweat it. I'm not going to have like 65 Lord characters. No, I play the game. I have some fun. I leave.
Right.
The gaming style it gave me is Gunslinger because I have a lot of shooters in my top 5. I've played for 2,000 hours on my PlayStation. With it's a lot. I mean, it's my free time, so I do what I want. Let's see. Oh, I abused the PS Plus system. I got 50 games from their PS Plus system this year and played those. This is my favorite one. In 2025, I earned 782 trophies on my PlayStation. Playing random games from last year. My first trophy was one trophy from Lost Judgment. I'm not going to. It was a completion trophy for a chapter. No spoilers because it's part of the game. The 10th trophy I got was in Bee Simulator.
That's funny.
Yeah. So I play a lot of games. Like I can't explain to you how many different games I play, other than that right there is like the short answer. First trophy was with Lost Judgment, and then my 10th trophy was with Bee Simulator. So there you go.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's cool. I can't wait till you get. I mean, if you're planning on getting it, the GameCube, only because I really want you to try DFO because I feel like that's a game that you would really like.
Me and Steam is a problem because Steam got a lot of games that I'll play because they're cheap and fun.
Yeah.
And I know myself. I'm afraid of the GameCube before I know I will be a worse gamer for that. Like it's just like in a good way. Like, I would just play everything. Did you play this? Probably. I'm gonna get a little VR headset too because I want some of those stupid VR games they got on there. Like I'm not afraid to say. Like, I know PC has fun games. I don't call it the master race because y'all got the best graphics. That's stupid. I'm mad because y'all have the easiest access for a lot of indie games. It's easier to put some of the stuff on a PlayStation or on a PC than it is to put on a PlayStation. Like it took a year after Hades released on Switch for it to come to PlayStation. So I was like, So I mean, I can't. And that was like 6 months after it released on the PC. So like that's,
Right. That's fair.
So.
Yes.
That's my choice, so I gotta wait.
That's fair. So, really quick, I just wanted to say, what the free games are this week. If you guys, managed to catch this on the first day, or when I release this episode, excuse me, you'll be able to play a game called Scald against the Black Priory. It is a retro style RPG, inspired by 80s classics like Ultima. It has like that grim Lovecraftian horror atmosphere that, if you like the darker side of cyberpunk, it fits perfectly. So that's on Epic Game Store. It actually just came out today, so yeah, if you managed to listen to this Monday, then hurry up. For Amazon Prime people, the free games is A Plague Tale Requiem, the Callisto Protocol, and Scorn. On GOG, they're having like a really big winter sale giveaway. Honestly, I would just go and look. Just Google GOG free games of the week and have at it, because there's so many. There's like 15, 20 games. If you know GOG, you know that if it wasn't for them, we probably would lose a lot of older PC games because nobody, maybe, I don't want to say Steam because honestly, unless the publisher decides to push the game to Steam, it's not going to be on there. So some random PC game that you loved in like 1993, 9 out of 10, GOG is going to have it. So, I would just go on there and look. I believe like their latest, the most recent game they have on there is, wait a minute, is something called Dagon by H.P. Lovecraft that came out in like 2021. What else? I saw something else that was more recent. Something else called Martial Law, which is an adventure game. They have some Quake titles that are free. Quake 2 RTX that came out in 2019 is free. So just to give you an idea, that it's like coming. It's not all old. It's some that are pretty recent, but a good amount of them is like from like 1994. So just to let you guys know, if you're just curious, just to see what type of games like everybody was playing back then, especially like RPGs and like computer games, GOG is a great site to go on. So they have a lot of free shit on there this week. So definitely go on there and check it out. But all right, so final segment. So we're just pretty much gonna explain like what we feel are the predictions for this coming year. Let's see, my personal prediction. I'm basing this prediction on just Microsoft's like freaking habits and what they've done. This is what they've actively done. And I'm gonna say that I think they're gonna stop selling consoles, period, this coming year. Like if it's not this coming year, it's the year after. But like somewhere in 2026, there's gonna be like some announcement where they're like gonna halfway do away with their consoles. Honestly, I just feel
they already announced that like a couple years ago.
Well, I mean like actually go ahead and do it. I don't mean like just hey we might just
stop manufacturing them.
Yes, I mean they are actually gonna stop. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, not just like oh yeah we plan to. I think they're actually gonna just do away with the console stuff on their end. Like I don't think they're even gonna bother. That's my personal
Microsoft
prediction.
are probably going to say it's an AI production facility now.
It's funny. My other prediction is I don't think he said when it was coming out, but that GameCube, listen, I think that's gonna like smoke every other console next year if it comes out next year. I don't think he said when though. I don't think he actually said when it's coming out. I think he just announced it, right? He just announced it, right?
Yeah, there was no definitive drop date for GameCube.
So if he does drop it, but if he does drop it next year, it's gonna smoke everything else. That's the only predictions I have.
I predict that in 2026, the Scroll will have an award show.
I
also predict that this year, with Black Ops 7, I know we'll get the announcement, but what's going to happen is Call of Duty will get announced, people will boo it into oblivion, they'll release it anyway, the numbers will be low, and this will be the last year we get a Call of Duty for a couple years.
You mean Black Ops 7, or if they do a Black Ops 8?
If they whatever their plan is for the next Call of Duty,
okay.
they're going to either drop the information, see what the response is, and either if it's really negative, they'll cancel it, and we won't get it for a couple years. But if it's like somewhat positive, they listen. We'll see, and then like depending on the sales, we won't get another Call of Duty for a couple years.
Oh wow.
Black Ops, I think, because Black Ops 7's negative response really hurt them, and then what Battlefield did really was like, oh shit. So I think this is the year they're gonna test and see, and then like if it doesn't work, then they're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna go back to the drawing board and fix this shit. So
that's fair.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have much else. I mean, there's no prediction about it. I think Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be great. I hate that I'm saying this because I've been so against Rockstar, but like I've been itching for this shit, and I hate the anticipation for it because I beat 5 and I want 6, and I seen the story and it looks interesting. But y'all are fucking up as a company. So, like, stop doing that, and come on, let's get this together so we can get this game, this little bit of art out here, and let's get after it, so.
Facts. Also, I just want to make one more comment about GTA 6, because, I mean, because I know we already went through this at the top of the show, but, like, just the fact that was, like, number 2 trailer-wise, like, the most watched trailers to me is crazy, because, I'm sorry, that GTA 6 trailer was fire. Like, I just was like, this is amazing. I was like, I need this game. But yeah. But also, if it's $100, I'm not paying for it. I'm waiting till it goes on sale. Like, Rockstar, you got me effed up because, like, you know how hard it is out here? Like, come on, bro. I can't. I can't do it. Sorry. It's
Yeah,
just
don't give me that. Don't give me that nonsense about we got pair developers because you just fired 30 people. So don't
that
lie to
too.
me.
That too. Yeah, because
Because
y'all
you
are.
not. If you said to me you had to pay your devs and they weren't getting crunched and you let them unionize and you didn't fire 30 people, all right, I'll give you your money. But that's not what you did. So you're lying.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like very easy to do. Like if you treat them how they should be treated fairly, then maybe I'll pay $100 for your game because your capitalism sucks. There's no ethical consumption of capitalism. But if you're trying your best to be an ethical company about it, I'll support you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or just but also I wasn't buying it anyway because I'm just broke. There's just no way. Like I can't.
Yeah.
I just can't
Also, the
afford it.
economy sucks, so that's like this crazy price for a game.
Yeah, it's like I just can't afford it. So, yeah. I really didn't have much else to say. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful New Year's Eve. I know I will. I'm going out to dinner with my mother, so that'll be wonderful. Um, I plan on not getting drunk because I don't want to have her carry me home, which is annoying. You don't want to annoy your friends with that. Please don't. Like, if you're gonna do that, make sure you have a ride home that doesn't piss off the people that you're going out with.
AAA and Lyft and Uber should be working together to give everybody free rides on New Year's, so you don't have to drink and drive. Please,
or at least a discount. At the very least, a discount. Because after
yeah,
night, everybody's outside.
Please call Uber, call Lyft, call anybody who's not drunk. Please,
Yeah.
do not DUI.
Yeah.
On New Year's.
Please don't. Yeah. I know I'm planning on having a good time. I don't know if you're going out, Frank, for New Year's Eve, but
probably going to do an open mic karaoke night.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
I'll see how. I mean, they gotta like go out, people and shit. I gotta drive. I don't want to do all that.
Yeah,
that's
fair.
I'll see how I feel. But maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to us this year. We hope you have a wonderful, wonderful 2026. We hope your 2025 wasn't so bad. And yeah, just look, we'll be back next year.